Hello everybody, how's it going? It's good to see you all. We are going to be playing some Minecraft Championship Island, aka MCCI. It is the final MCC Island stream of the year, and I'm tired. I am very, very tired. But, it's been a wild couple of days for me. I'm sorry, give me a second. Throwing around kids has been fun, but man, man, does it wear you out. This is like a little nice break. Well, I think for a second. I've been doing a lot of voiceover today, and I'm gonna lose my voice. I already know I am. Actually, before I do that, give me a second. 1 second before we hop into this, I just realized something. I need to. Boop. Okay, King Nuggy. Hi, how's it going? 21 taxes. Congrats. Thank you for submitting your taxes. Also, congrats on grabbing first admiral, and thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Okay, I am so wiped out. I'm sorry. you guys. I'll say this much. I'm shooting to make it to midnight for myself, but I probably won't. I am trying. I am going to try. Okay. Which skin am I using? You know what? We'll use the fancy skin. Okay. We'll use the fancy skin. There it is. I realized something that I needed to fix, but we're good now. In fact, before over here, okay, 1 second, thank you. Boop. Okay, we're good. Just had to do something, but we're good now. We can play the game. Yay. Game capture. Okay. My mom is actually streaming tonight, no joke. I'm not sure how you knew that. Oh, I know everything about your mom, dude. Your mom and I are besties. I've bleached my hair 4 times in the last 24 hours. Is that... Hang on, let me see. I see you sent me a picture, so... Hey, yo! That's gonna look sick. That's gonna look sick, Nuggy. I hope that turns out well. That's a lot of bleach. I might bleach it again tomorrow. You know, New Year's might be the best day to kill someone. Gunshots would sound like fireworks. Yeah, I mean, and there are a lot of people who go out and shoot guns on New Year's, so, like, that's a thing, too. We're not gonna use shaders. I think that is excessive. But look at me. I'm wearing my suit today. That's... Yeah. Oh, they have a calendar event. Ah, cool. We're just gonna be playing some MCC Island today, though. And we're just gonna kind of do a little bit of everything, I guess. I don't know. I can't see it over your massive beard. I'll take that as a compliment. But we're just gonna kind of play a little bit. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. Like I said, I'd like to make it to midnight for me, the EST, because it is the best time zone. But the chances of that are kind of absurdly low. I'm not gonna lie. I am wiped out. Like I said, I'm probably going to lose my voice today because I have been doing non-stop voiceover today. Only for about 4 minutes of footage to actually be used, which is, you know, not great. That is not a great turnover, for the amount I've recorded, but, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Let's see. I'm just hoping it is orange. You know, orange would be a pretty bad color, but, you know, I guess, like, you live and you learn, right? Thank you for the lurker. I appreciate it, Dorito. I can't see over your massive beard. I'll have to fully leave at some point to start Hamilton. I will not miss this. I'm not throwing away my shot. Wow, crazy. Crazy. Fair enough. No, I get it. Hamilton isn't that bad. I can appreciate it. It's a good show. It's a good play. But it's good. It's good. Like I said, I've been very busy today. Some of you have been watching my status, eagerly watching it change over time. New video coming out hopefully soon. I'd like it to be ready tomorrow. We'll see. Can't say a whole lot more than that, but it's coming eventually. And I'm gonna try to finish it tonight, even though it's only like 20% done, maybe. It might be 30% done. I don't know. I think I've shortened it down by a considerable amount. I've had to make a lot of script changes to cut out a whole bunch of stuff, which makes me sad, because if I was able to make this the full length I want to, then it would probably end up being like an hour long. I'm not even kidding. And maybe that's a project for next year. Because I could do it again next year. But, it's fine. It's okay. Oh, I did not mean to punch the mic. But, things, we're doing things. After I get that video done, I'm gonna try to spend some time with my family, because I feel so bad. My niece and nephew, they have been so patient. They keep asking me, Uncle Si, will you play with us? Will you play? You want to play? And I feel so bad telling them, like, oh, I gotta go work. Uncle Si has to go work. And, like, admittedly, if they had come... Are we back? Cat? Are we back? Yes? Okay. I love that. I really do. It was so nice of the internet to go out on me right then and there. Well, you guys get to submit more taxes. Yay! I think I actually stopped it from being repeat every time stream starts, so it should be that there should be a little bit of a time period as well on top of that. So I don't think anybody can double submit, but it looks like I am going to lose access to my iPad control here, though. Well, darn. Okay, well, we're back. Hi, guys. I was about this close to saying, well, rip stream, we're not doing it today. I guess I'll just go back to recording the video, but it's back. We're good. If it doesn't again, we might not come back. I don't know. It depends on how long it goes out for. But it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Yes. Parkour Warrior. I'm so mad. It was right after we got into Parkour Warrior 2, dude. Like, I had sat there and waited for several minutes waiting on a match, and it kicked me. I was so sad. My Elgato package comes in on 7th. Nice, nice. I should have a pair of pants that came in yesterday, but I don't think they ever did. I'll have to ask my mom and see if anybody took them. But I was supposed to get a pair of pants that came in, because I apparently don't fit pants in stores anymore. I'm too big and too small in several different areas, and they just don't make the right size for people like me. So yeah, Um, uh, I don't know. Pants shopping is annoying. I don't find it enjoyable. We're back. So my Elgato package comes in on the 7th, and I'm extremely tempted to say I ain't paying for this. I ordered this last year. That would be crazy, dude. That would be so crazy. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm trying to think of things I can talk about, but everything that's coming to mind is about my video, and I can't talk about the video. Also, I'm so sorry. I don't have a mute button, so give me a second. There is something in my throat. And it is annoying. It is so annoying. I don't know when I got cut off by the internet, so if we were talking about anything and you guys missed it, let me know. I'll try to go back to that conversation, but it's kind of gone out of my head at this point. But you know, I'm excited for tonight. Hopefully, like I said, I'd like to try to get through the up to 12 o'clock, so in 5 hours, a little less than 5 hours, but I'd like to make it there if I can. But like I said, chances are we will not hit that point. I will probably end up ending beforehand so I can work on the video. Oh crap. But also so I can rest my voice, because I do need my voice these next couple of days. And we'll see what I can do today, because like I said, voice is going out. It's gonna go. It's just a matter of when is it gonna go. You were talking about your nieces and nephews and how you were sad you couldn't play with them. I got a big enough memory to remember it. Oh, I appreciate it. I totally forgot. Yeah, they were sad that I couldn't play with them, and I was sad that they couldn't play. And you know, they were pretty upset with me. She my niece, she looked at me and she said, "I wish you could have time off." And I'm like, "Me too." Me too. I told her if I worked extra hard today, though, I might be able to get tomorrow off. I don't know if I'll have it off in time, but we'll see. Tomorrow is also supposed to be the first day I get a job, or first day I apply for a job, but with the family in town, I might put it off just a little bit so I can hang out with them. Why do they call you Uncle Si? It's a lot easier to say Si than Josiah, so they call me Uncle Si. I've also been called Uncle Si for a while just because Duck Dynasty. If you guys have never seen it, great show, beautiful show. I have been likened to him a lot. Good old Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty. They don't know that, but I know that. That's a fact, Jack. Oh, it is. That's amazing. Yeah, there's a good good amount of reasoning with that. But you know, he technically Uncle Si. I think his name is Silas. So, you know, it's not really the same thing, but it's basically the same thing. And you know, honestly, let's be real here for a second. When I reach my like 70s, I will probably be just like him. So, I feel like it's reasonable to go by Uncle Si. Man, I don't know. My nieces and nephew are great. They're great. My youngest niece especially is great. She's a baby, so you know, it's one of those things right now. I don't have to put up with any attitude when I'm with her. She's pretty chill. And when she's not chill, I can just hand her off to their parents, and you know, I don't have to deal with it. That's one of the nice things about being an uncle. I will say that much. You don't have to, like, you don't have to hold any responsibility for these kids. Like, you can get them riled up and all that, and then just not do anything about it. Crap. I don't like that. Okay, we got this. Easy win. Easy win. Is it really winning if I'm losing? I don't know. Okay, Hey, Sloth, how's it going, dude? You having a good New Year so far? I believe it's already swapped over to 2025 for you. How's the future? How are you doing, dude? Also, I did see your message. I haven't had a chance to respond to it yet, but I did see it. 2025 over here in Great Britain. The world is ending. Good to hear. That motivates me, honestly. It means I have only a little bit of time to get the things done that I need done, so it's important. I am kind of sad I can't be an uncle, but then again, I'm happy I'm not. It's physically impossible for me to be an uncle unless my parents get divorced. Does your girlfriend have any siblings? There might be some hope for you yet, but I don't know. Being an uncle is different than being a dad, and I know I say that as somebody who's not a dad, but it's so different, you know? Being an uncle is like, man, I can spoil these kids and have no repercussions for it. Besides the fact that when I do have kids, my sister and my brother are going to spoil the heck out of my kids, and I'm gonna have to deal with the repercussions of it. So, you know, it's all building up over my lifetime now, but it's fine. She has one brother, so technically there's a singular possibility. King Arthur Bear, what? Knock off King Reg? Hang on. Hold on. No. He's chill, probably. King Arthur kind of lame. Even the underscores, yeah. Maybe he is copying me. Thank you for submitting your taxes, Sloth. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm tired. All right. Real talk for a second. I've talked about it a little bit about how I say New Year's resolutions are stupid. But I don't know. I don't think they're actually stupid. I just think if you're going to do a New Year's resolution, you might as well start before you actually hit New Year's and try to do it before New Year. But I think New Year's resolutions are kind of cool as well. You guys have any New Year's goals, any resolutions, anything that you're attempting this year? I'm curious. I don't really have any New Year goals or resolutions or anything like that. It's just kind of like the same thing it's always been, I guess, which is do my best. I don't know. What time is it for you right now? It is 7:26 p.m. December 31st. It is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, isn't it? Stream at least once a week. Build something at least once a week. Eat food, stay in a healthy relationship, survive, and find Atlantis. You know, fair enough. Those are some bold goals, dude. Bold goals. Survive. Amen to that, dude. Amen to that. My goals, I guess, like right now, if I had to list them, get a job, save a whole bunch of money, see one of my online friends this year, at least one. keep streaming, make very good videos. I want to make at least 3 banger videos, and I might have one coming out on January 2nd if all goes to plan. I did that dumb. But, you know, I want to make several banger videos and just, like, really enjoy myself, you know? Obviously, another one, I get a girlfriend. That would be pretty cool. Also, speaking of, that sounds really exciting. There's no new news, but, we need to make, it's time for you guys to update your predictions, on the day you guys think I'll get a girlfriend. I'm gonna let you guys who have voted this year already into next year, I'm gonna let you guys make a second prediction, because that's just part of the bonus of being here today, I guess. Oops. So, you know, that's a thing, I guess. What about me? Yeah, you too, Swifty. You get to also guess. Mine was early January. Yeah, I'll let you make another guess today as well. So you'll have double guess for January or whatever. Unless you're so absolutely tied that it's January 15th. I think you said it was January 15th. And you said it was in Arkansas or something. Which would be crazy, don't get me wrong. It would be really crazy if you're right. But I think you're wrong. You going to Louisiana anytime soon? No, I don't think I am. But who knows, maybe I will. Maybe I will. No, it was Arkansas. Yeah, if it's gonna happen. I do have a new guess. Okay. I'm scared, but okay. Real talk though, get a film thing done. I'm actually done. Write more code, pass GCSEs, create more music, hit 50 subs on YouTube. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I hope those things work out for you. I realize, really quick, you're a part of Creator Compass. I haven't forgotten about it, okay? I promise. It's still in the back of my mind. It's just there's a lot of other things that have taken priority. But I am still intending to get stuff done there and hopefully help you guys hit some of those New Year goals as well. If at all possible. Dang it. That was close. Okay. Alright guys, hand me some dates. Ideally, I guess, you know what, just January. I'm only gonna let you guys guess up into January. Although you could guess ahead of time, I guess, but you just won't get your guess back until much, much later. Those are YouTube video ideas. Finding love, okay. Admiral so far has been the only person with a correct guess, and it is not by 2024. However, I would love to see him be wrong and get asked out in like the last 2 minutes of what is it called? Like the last 2 minutes of the year. Wait, you guys don't do GCSEs? It's basically an exam that we in the UK need to do in order to get into sixth form, the UK equivalent of college in the US. Okay, so it's kind of like the ACTs, but less optional. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, I hope that goes well, dude. That sounds stressful. Also, I felt it on the write more code. I've been debating on making a game. Well, I've not been debating on making a game. I want to make a game. I'm going to make a game. I've been debating on getting a games course though on what do you call it? It's gone. Sorry, brain's dead. It's fine. I create more music. I also felt that I want to do some music stuff this year as well. But those are some great resolutions, dude. Definitely. February 13th, 2025, you're somewhere out of the house. You go to the store for some reason. In your store, or in the store, you meet a girl, and that's the love of your life, your soulmate. Oh, well, let me redo then. 23rd of January, you meet a girl online. That, you know, fair enough. Okay, so you're marking Swiftu. January 23rd, 2025. Okay. Currently the next guess that could be correct is I have mine set for January 15th. Swiftu, you've got yours set for January 16th at the Arkansas Walmart. Then you got a second guess for January 23rd. Then we got PC Gus at March 23rd. Dorito at December 13th, 2026. Nuggy at March 23rd, 2027. You guys have some wild guesses, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you are not getting your guesses back for a little while. I'm working on a game concept in the back of my mind somewhere. Fair enough, dude. Games are pretty sick. I don't know. I'd like to get my game going. I talked to ChatGPT a lot last night, just trying to get an idea of all the resources I'd need. And it agreed with me on a lot of things, so that's good. I at least know a little bit of what I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of things I'd like to do, though, regarding my game. And I don't know what metrics I need to hit in order to make myself happy with it. Okay. I have this idea for a hyper-specific life simulator, the entirety of life from birth to death. Not sure what exactly, but I think it'd be very cool. You could do kind of like a Before Your Eyes sort of deal. Before Your Eyes was such a good game. And you were there for that, right? Right, Swiftu, when I played Before Your Eyes? I think you played it yourself, too. I don't remember. I want to say you were. No, I missed the stream? Oh, okay. I was around? Okay. It could be like Before Your Eyes, though. Especially in the younger years, where it kind of skips around a little bit, because it's like, as a baby, what are you going to do? You know, you only have a couple of things that you're actually going to be able to do for that. But as you get older, definitely you could do more. I think that would be interesting, though. That'd be really cool. I agree, dude. It would be pretty sick. I think you should follow up on that idea and keep brainstorming and keep coming up with ideas regarding it. You never know what might come out of that. Crap. Like BitLife, but 3D and way realistic. Heck yeah. That would be nice. I think, like I said, I think you should follow up on that. Keep writing down ideas, even if they're small. You know what? I'll reveal this. Well, do I want to reveal it? Yeah, I'll reveal it. I'll reveal it now. There's this silly boss idea I have for my game. And it only happens under very, very, very specific scenarios in order for it to be triggered. But, It's this boss fight against Santa, like Santa Claus. And I've already got the music idea picked out, but as I was thinking about like the music and the boss fight and such, I was getting more ideas for the game. So write down any small idea. There's no such thing as a small idea, I guess. You know, don't be afraid to put down those small things to make big things. The music is like the big one for that fight that I have an idea of. I actually got the idea from a meme. And then everything else from that just kind of happened. It was crazy. Like, there might be a whole, There might be, like, a whole, what do you call it? A whole Santa Claus faction that you can fight in the game, but you can only unlock it by hitting a certain metric. And I won't spoil the metrics that you need to hit in order to do it, but I've already got a pretty good idea of how I want that fight to go and how you unlock the faction battles and such. Let's see. What does the Creator Spotlight channel do in Creator Compass? The idea was once a week. It was more so for later into the idea of Creator Compass. So once it like actually had like 100 creators in it or whatever, we would spotlight certain creators who have made pretty good progress after they had joined the server. So it would be a good way for people to feel motivated and keep working towards things, and for us to show off what other people are doing. So if there was like a particularly good video that somebody made that was within our community, then we would share it. If there was like a give me a second. If there was like if there was somebody that you know came up with a really cool idea in our community in specific that was like, wow, I didn't think about adding that to Creator Compass, and I'm the originator of this all, like, I'm gonna give you a shout out there kind of deal. It was my way of kind of saying thank you to certain people. Like I said, it's for much later, because right now I think we've only got like 10 people in that. Most of which they're not active creators, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. I haven't come up with all the metrics that would make it so you could be it's gonna be kind of like a creator of the week, creator of the month, something like that. I don't know. Or just a place where I could say whatever I wanted about whoever I wanted. Let's see. If you want music for your game, let me know. Dude, I will probably hit you up, actually. Swifto and I were talking about this earlier. Actually yesterday. And it was, for the game, I want to do, like, a GTA kind of radio thing. We were going to ask a whole bunch of small artists to make, like, a bunch of songs to go on the fake radio. So as you're flying your spaceship, you can hear music unique to the game. You would definitely be more than welcome, and I'd pay you for it as well when we're at that point. That's going to be one of the later stage things, and there might be some other music pieces that I'll need for background music. I've got a couple of artists that I've intended. Well, I've got one person I have actually offered it to, and he seemed interested, but that was a while ago when I offered it. So I need to double check if he is still interested. And then I've got two other people that, depending on their prices as well, I'd like to incorporate them somehow. But like I said, you definitely would have a spot on the radios. I know that. Because you can never have too much. Especially because we'll need different styles and whatnot. I don't know I don't know what kind of music you usually make, but I know we'll have space. We'll have a lot of space. That's for sure. King, do you want to read out any of those forums if anyone left responses from the last day of the year? We could. I don't think anybody's left any new responses though, but I'll double check. Yeah, if there's any new responses, we'll read them. If there is no responses, then well, darn. Oh well. Okay, boom. I just want to make sure I'm all caught up on chat, my bad. Alright, cool. You should make up a new style of music and put it in there. That would be cool. It's hard to make up a new style, though. That's the thing. You'd have to go, like, okay, what if we did, like, roots and blues, but we made it EDM? And it's like, oh, that already exists. I actually don't know if that one exists, but it probably does. You know, I don't know what we would do to make new music styles, but we could probably talk to some people and see what they recommend. I'm sure there's a music theorist out there who could help me. See, I make all sorts. Also, I do it for free. Well, I mean, if you want to do it for free, that would be much appreciated. And of course, I am perfectly fine with you using your music in other projects as well. So you would be more than welcome to do that. There's a chance that my game, I do put the music up on Spotify possibly, but I would give you artist credit on that if we did it. It's a big game. I don't know if I've explained it before, Deadly Sloth, but I have come up with the successor to GTA, and you know, it's bigger than GTA, honestly. It's pretty big. I don't know. It's a little bit of everything thrown together, and I can't wait. Dang, I'm dead. Okay. I know I can't make it, so I'm just gonna read chat really quick. I definitely want the game course, but once again, Swift is broke, cannot afford $700 game courses, and can't make 70 to 80 in 7 days. Yeah. I'm debating buying it. I am. Once I get my video done, I'll probably sit down and work on the free game courses that they have, and just see what it's like. If I like it, then I will buy the game course. If I don't like it, then I will not. But it's a big game course. Also, I am so sorry for the ads, guys. I know they suck. Yell at Twitch. Yell at Twitch for not giving us better options. I've done all kinds of music, also I'm pretty good at music theory. Sweet. Is there a Discord server for the game, by the way? Not yet. There will be, though. It just depends on, like, when I actually get it off the ground, because right now it's all on paper still. All of the ideas are in paper or in my head, and honestly, it's been on paper since April, so it's almost been a full year since we did that. It's about time that I actually make the prototype for some of it. But yeah, like you said, a place for the game devs to talk would definitely be good. Most of it is gonna be all me, but I will have some people helping with other things, hopefully. especially people who, it's like they may not necessarily be developing or anything, but people who can help a little bit here and there. Like with music, I know I'm not good enough to do my own music, so having some musicians there, having having a place to talk to some people about marketing and such, inviting content creators to that server so we can do gameplay demos. And then, of course, also having a place so that people could actually join it from the public and get teasers for the game as well. I think it'd be really, really sick. On April Fools, you should say you're dropping the game and make the worst thing ever and play it on stream that day. That would be funny. Dude, that would be kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. I had an idea for April Fools, and I need to write it down before I forget. There we go. Okay. That was very important that I write that down because I almost forgot about it. But it is such a good idea. Also, Swifty, your idea is good too. I don't think I'll be able to do it this year because I don't know if I'll have a I don't know if I'll have a good enough working prototype for anything. Or if I'll have time to make a crappy game, even just to say that it's working, or have a game ready. But we'll see. We'll see. I might try putting together a little something for the radio. You mentioned, when does the radio play? Like, where is it the player when they hear it? So there's a couple of places where they'll be able to hear the music that I'm thinking of. So they'll be driving spaceships. It's a sci-fi futuristic game. But they'll be in their spaceship. They'll have a spaceship radio, so it could be heard all over their cruiser. You could play on like a Walkman kind of thing, driving. Well, now that you mention it, yeah, there's gonna be driving. I forgot, flying a spaceship and driving a spaceship are two different things. You could also be driving a car. We'll have speeder bikes, cars, different things like that. There's also going to be opportunity for concerts, so depending on how big you want your artist persona to be. So if you want, you could literally go by Deadly Sloth in the game, and we could make you a player or NPC character, and it could do concerts as well. And or you could have it playing in the bar scene or whatever. Like, if you wanted it to be like a big artist kind of deal, there's going to be whole concerts with like 20,000 NPCs there that you can... I don't know if you want your name attached to this, but in the game with concerts in specific, there's random occurrences for events and stuff. And you, as a player, can also influence concerts and such. And so if you wanted to, you could bomb the entire venue. I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying you can do it. You can do it. Let's see. That'd be so cool. Featuring as an actual NPC would be so cool. Yeah, it would be great to have my name attached to it. I mean, if you're down, dude, I will write you down. Cause like, this is a big thing. Like, I'm thinking like, we could do some really sick thing with concerts, okay? And like, I don't know. I just feel like that's one thing cities always miss in games, is like, there's no concerts, there's no sports going on in games, and. I mean, there have been some cases, like with Call of Duty. I think there's a terrorist attack at a soccer game one time. But outside of that, usually they just go, yep, there's no such thing as a sporting event. There's no concerts or anything. I think that would add so much life to our game, though. It'd be great to have my name attached to it. It would be like an Easter egg. Exactly. And we'd, of course, throw you in the credits as well. Although I'm not sure how we trigger the credits yet. It might just be a button in the menus because there's... Technically, the game doesn't end, but we might have, like, some amount of story pieces for lore's sake. But I don't think it would still even trigger a cutscene. I don't know. I'm 100% down. Heck yeah, dude. I wonder if they'd get mad at you if you make a girl called Yaler Slow and do a knockoff Taylor song. Okay, that would be kind of funny. And it wouldn't be hard to do, especially if we did, like, old Taylor Swift. Well, even new Taylor Swift. You could do new Taylor Swift songs, knockoff Taylor Swift songs. Because it's all just poetry. She hardly even sings in the new stuff, so... We could. Would it be illegal, though? It might fall under parody. I don't know. You do credits like opening movie? True. It depends on how much we need to do in terms of artists. Music artists, because most of this game is my brainchild and gonna be my hard work in terms of code. So it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be a 3-minute cutscene of credits or anything. But musicians, on the other hand, I'm gonna need a lot of help with that. So I could throw that in there. That might only take a couple of minutes too, so it wouldn't be too bad. What's useful is that my general persona is a cyborg. Dude, that'd be great. It's Yaler Slow, not Taylor Swift. Totally different people. Totally different. Totally different. Can imagine Sloth's character like a Sloth LED mask. Yo, that would be kind of sick. Give me a second. This one takes focus. Yeah, I think opening credits actually might be a good idea, Swifto. At the very least, it would cover the big things. And then any small things that I want to say, or people that I want to say thank you to for all their help over the years, then we could throw them at a special button where you do trigger credits and stuff. Sup, Big Unk? Hey, Lamb, how's it going? I'm officially Unk to my nephew now. He calls me nothing but Unk. Let's go. How's it going, Lamb? It's good to see you. Slowly popping up on the sides. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, you can list yourself once and just be king, art, coding, development, and so on. Yeah, that's true. Just throw me all under one and call it a day. I'm glad we had this conversation today because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And having somebody that I know that would be down for music especially is good because, like I said, the radio is like something I think that would add so much immersion and be so cool. But it's such an ambitious game, especially considering the fact that there's not much money in it right now. And like I know you said you're willing to do it for free, Sloth, but I'll still try to, especially after we make any money. There will be some pay that comes out of it because I'm expecting this game to be like $1 million kind of idea, hopefully. So if that happens, then of course, you know, we'd make sure we take care of you as well. Doing concerts as an NPC would be so awesome. Heck yeah, dude. I'm so down. I think concert artists should still be on the radio. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so you'd have yeah, so if you're concert level, you're definitely on the radio. There'd probably be like the hits radio station. It plays the most popular of anything, and there'd be commentary on there as well that would occasionally say like, "There's a concert coming up next week from Taylor Swift or Deadly Sloth on Planet," and it mentions planet name in the city name. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, be sure to order them now. And then gives you the website name that you need to go to order it, and you could do that. I think that would be how I would do it. Otherwise, you can also watch the news station in the game, and the news stations, they'll also announce things like concerts, and you can end up on national news. For good or bad. Usually you'll end up on there for bad, because I think most people are going to be war criminals, and you know what? I respect it. Me too. That's kind of why I'm making the game. Nobody has the guts to do what I want to do. I could have made it. Okay. Let's see, maybe even having a popular station with just concert artists. There should be a mega artist with their own entire mega planet. That would be funny. That's where Taylor Swift is, on Taylor Planet. You know, that's where I'm gonna put Walt World. Walt World is literally just gonna be Disney World, but it's gonna be so parodied, and it's gonna be a literal world because it is, well, it's a whole planet. Think like Bowser Land from Super Mario 3D World, but like more fun. Lot less deadly, you know? Let's see. Boop. Come on, there we go. Let's see. I can finally realistically break the record for the most people killed by one person. Exactly. If you wanted to, like, full-scale wars are a thing. If you wanted to, you could declare war as one person, and the enemy nation might not take it seriously. But, you can do that, and you could theoretically commit genocide on the entire human race if you wanted to. And you could do it all yourself. Or, technically speaking, if you really, really, really wanted to, you could get a whole army as well instead of doing it yourself. But, like, that's so boring. I want to kill everything with my bare hands. Just me. Versus all 12 billion NPCs. Luckily, I don't have to make every single NPC. A lot of them will be influenced by outside means, so I won't have to make them myself. But you could easily make a name that's and a face that's so feared amongst the whole galaxy that when they see you, they run. That's like the vibe I want people to be able to get there. Rights for Disney characters are quickly expiring. Exactly. We have access to Winnie the Pooh and the original Mickey Mouse design, Steamboat Willie. So, you know, we're kind of set there. So we can make our own versions of some of those characters, and before long, Spider-Man's rights are going to be expired. So, I could make my own version of Spider-Man that swings through a, like, huge futuristic city planet, fighting crime all day and night. And, that would be really quick. That would be really cool, I'm just saying. Let's see. The game is in the future, so technically all rights to anything in the public domain is yeah, technically everything is public domain if we say it is. The game is in the future. Let's see. Modern Mickey Mouse is public domain in 2031. By the time I'm done with the game, we'll have Modern Mickey Mouse in there. That's crazy. I'm working on a radio tune right now. No way. Okay, dude, that's scary. Dude, you are quick. Like I said, this game, it's so big, so it won't be done for a long while, but it would be kind of cool to be able to have a radio tune at least in the demo. Because, I mean, the demo is going to be huge. Usually your demo is only like 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes long. My demo is going to be 2 hours, I think, because the game is just that big. And I don't know how to feel about that. Can you promise a demo before I graduate? I don't think I can. Because it is, like I said, it is just that big. But, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I think there will be a demo, but it won't be the full demo. That's the thing. I'll have, like, concepts for different mechanics. That'll be different mini games. So I'll have a demo ready of how space flight might work, how gunplay might work, how NPCs might work. But I don't know if I'll have a full gameplay demo ready. Because when I say demo, I mean, like, this is what we're sending out to the press to get coverage on. This is what I am showing off, ideally, probably to either investors or my Kickstarter campaign if I decide to do a Kickstart. Which I would be interested in doing. But by the time I have my demo ready, it might actually be close enough to polishing that I wouldn't need a Kickstart. I could just do pre-orders. You got till 2029? That's 4 years away. I mean, maybe? I'm not gonna promise anything, but there might be one demo available. Like I said, this is just such a big game. And the truth is it's never gonna be done. I intend to do free updates for ideally as long as I'm alive and I think the game has something it needs. But I know I'll never feel happy with how much the game needs, so that's why I am promising free updates and not waiting until it's finished, in my opinion, because there's always going to be more. At the very least, I'll be updating the history in it so that the AI will be able to go back to world history, and every year I'm going to add new events that might be big. And add domino effects to change some things. Changelogs are gonna be wild. Gonna feel like the Sims changelogs. You're gonna be like, fixed bombing. Yeah. Fixed bombing. Fixed when rizzing up women. Baby does not always occur. We're gonna have wild changelogs, because it's just gonna be like, man, you guys really broke this one mechanic. And some of it I'm tempted to leave broken. Like, if it's actually more fun broken than it is fixed, I'm gonna leave it broken. Like, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's more fun that way, so it's staying broke. And there's nothing people can do about it. If you would like, I will have a mod published that you can install. It's officially made by me, but it's a mod. It is not the official version of the game. So if you really want that patched, you can install my mod, but otherwise, it's too bad. Give me 1 second. No! Okay. Is it cheating if I romance characters in the game, even though I have a GF? I wouldn't say so. I mean, I know people who play Stardew Valley and romance characters, even though they're already dating people. So I think it's perfectly okay. Although with these characters being more realistic, I don't know. That might be something you'd have to talk to your girlfriend about. We could mod your girlfriend into the game. I'm gonna have an easy NPC maker so you can make your own NPCs with their own voices and such. So if you wanted to, you could have 2 billion unique NPCs. However, you're probably gonna have to mod those in yourself. Whether it be through your own means where you make the NPC or you download NPCs from other people on the workshop, whatever, you know. I'll just make my girlfriend. I think that's a safe bet. I'd really like to do some actual, I say actual, I'd like to get some like really popular artists in on this as well. Like, could you imagine going to like an Imagine Dragons concert in my game? Are you worried people want to stop living in the real world if this game is better than real life? That thought has crossed my mind, like, if this becomes Ready Player One sort of deal, like, how much trouble am I gonna be in? Like, could this game get banned by Congress, possibly? Yeah. Yeah, it could. But, I mean... I don't know. I think... The intent of the game is just to be an escape, not a new reality. You know, you still need to eat, you still need to sleep, you still need to have real people to talk to. But the game is largely meant to be something that you go to escape your current reality and recharge, you know? It's not supposed to be a replacement, though. I mean, it takes a lot for your game to be noticed by Congress. I'd say that's like an accomplishment. So realistic it got banned. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. I'll do what Ready Player One did. Yeah, I mean, I could. I could just shut down the servers on a certain day. Well, I mean, the thing is the game runs locally. So I can't. I don't intend to run servers because that costs money. I mean, there will be multiplayer servers that you can run, and I might even run a couple of public ones, but it's supposed to all run local so that theoretically you can play until the end of time. As long as you've got power and a computer to run it, you're fine. Marketing the game is the hardest part because it's such a big game that there's not one feature that it does the best. It does everything so well. It might not do it all so well at the beginning, but the idea would be that it will do at least everything good enough at the beginning, and then as I go through the polishing, phases of it, it'll kind of be like, okay, we're gonna do the AI update, And the AI update is to focus on all NPC interactions, to focus on making it as polished as humanly possible. Okay, now we're going to update the ship mechanics. Now we're going to update the army mechanics, the combat system. You know, there's going to be a lot of different ways to mess with it, I think, and luckily with update systems like that, it would allow me to focus and keep me from getting stressed and adding like a whole bunch of crap. I'm only focusing on like fixing certain things. The trailer is gonna be fun. Like, what do you show? I'm thinking it starts out with the broadest appeal, so probably space exploration. And do my best to showcase some of the more niche features that it does really, really well. So showcase the combat, showcase NPCs that are lifelike, and then we'll do more gameplay demos later through other trailers. Just call it a gameplay demo trailer. And then I'd like to, if I could, I'd have to look into how much it costs for this, but you can enter for award shows. So I'm assuming you can also enter for things like Gamescom. You could probably enter for E3 is done, but the Xbox has their big event. I might be able to partner with Xbox for something and say like, hey, I'd like to advertise my game at your show. Can I come and do a presentation? And just go up on stage. They see this one nerdy kid come out there and say, hey guys, I have something I want to show you. You guys want me to show you my new best friend pop up on screen and we're playing the game or whatever, and it's like, yep. Yeah, anything you guys want to say to this thing, bring somebody up from the crowd and have somebody talk to this AI to prove that it's not fake. Have several people do it. Give it to the press, because they will make or break your game. So make press releases for it. Give them like, hey, IGN, you want to play my game really quick? Hey, what's the other really big one that I can't remember all of a sudden? Game Report, I think it's Game Report. I don't remember. Just absolutely go ham on marketing. Especially if I'm going to dedicate years upon years of my life to this game. I'm going to put so much into marketing it. Like, what do you show? You make sure you put a game where you can do anything. Yeah, I mean, like, it is truly a game where you can do anything. The whole point is, it is almost like a whole nother reality. But it's like what the future could be. And it's putting you in the position where you're not limited by whatever. It's if life was easy and it was in the future. And there's going to be some elements of things that you'd like to be a part of. Like, we all dream of, like, what if we were in Star Wars? Or what if we were in the Hunger Games? Or whatever. There's going to be opportunities for you to experience that stuff through this game and to play it in VR if you wanted to. Like, that is an intended thing. If you wanted to experience this in VR, then you're going to play in VR. And if you want to play it on your TV, play it on your TV. If you want to play it with a monitor, play with a monitor. I don't care. I don't know. What if we could have cyborg concerts? Exactly! Exactly, Sloth. And we're gonna have them. We're going to. Oh, it's gonna be sick. And anybody who wants a concert, if they're making music, so like Sloth, especially once we're close to designing concert mechanics and stuff, I'll probably get in touch with you so I can... so you can design what your concerts would look like, what your set list would be if you were doing the concert. how you would describe your fan base. There's probably going to be some aliens in the game. So you can, you can decide like, oh yeah, my character, or with cyborgs and stuff too, you can get into some really interesting things like, oh yeah, there's some humans consider themselves to be more real than cyborgs, but you could have a thing where humans probably don't like cyborgs or you as a person because you're a cyborg or whatever, and run with that. Or it's just like you're the universally accepted cyborg, everybody loves you, there's no one that really doesn't like you because you're just good. We could do some really interesting side storylines and side lore that goes alongside the concerts. Like, I have people who might be protesting certain concerts or certain political events in the game, and so you can run into protesters. Quite literally, you can run into them. Like, if you wanted to drive a car through them, I'm gonna let you guys do that, and the cops will chase you down. And if you live in an authoritarian government, then the government might mow down the they might mow down the protesters first. So you might have to beat them to the punch. But that's a thing you could do. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna work so hard on that game to make it feel so lifelike, but in a fun way. That's the thing. I don't want to make it feel like you're being forced to sit through some of the boring stuff because it's realistic. We're gonna make it a fun realism. So like, yeah, there's gonna be some political tensions and stuff, but we're gonna do it in the Star Wars way, so it's fun. It's not gonna be like realism politics necessarily, although there might be some of that. It's not gonna be things that you have to engage with either, and ultimately at the end of the day, it's all there for fun and not for making a political statement, Crap. Debating about learning how to make music just for having a concert. I mean, if you want to be in the game, Swiftu, we can find a way to put you in the game outside of concerts. Like I said, news reporters are a thing we need to do. There might be some notable CEOs, generals, presidents, and leaders and such who will also be in the game. Making music is a big one, though, because concerts would be sick. But if you wanted to be an authoritarian government leader, I mean, we could put you up on a stage and have a bunch of people standing in front of you saluting you if you want. But, that's up to you if you want to be Space Hitler. Like, I will let you do that. But, you can also just play that in the game instead of being the NPC that is that, Plus, that would require you donating your voice, so it's up to you. If you want to donate your voice to be that. Hey, Coral, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Slothor, I don't feel like I'm being forced. This sounds fun. I've had dreams like this kind of thing. I'm glad, dude. This game has been in my head for 12 years, okay? Like, there's a reason I sound genuinely excited every time I talk about it. It's because I've thought about this long and hard. And I've come up with just about everything I need for it. And technology is finally at a place where you can make this a reality. And game studios just won't do it. And you want to know why? It's because there'd be no more money in the games industry. It would actually probably kill the games industry, and I'm not kidding you. Because why would you need to play other games when you could play other games inside this game? Like, that's kind of the theory of Roblox, I guess. But Roblox, you have to leave one game to go into another. Your memory isn't persistent. You're playing a different character everywhere you go. You're getting one character, and you're influencing a whole world, and you can play all the games inside this one game. There might be, there might be, like, different kinds of sports that we could implement as well. So if you wanted to play, like, CSGO or Valorant or whatever inside your game, there's probably a sports team that runs something similar to that, and you might actually kill each other. It could be in the barbaric regions of space where it's like, yeah, we're bloodthirsty people and we kill each other for sport. Okay, you're gonna be hyped for this game and isn't gonna come out till I'm an adult and married. I might mess around with AI stuff tonight, maybe. I won't say how long it's gonna take for sure, because I don't know. That is the hard truth about this game and why I don't know what'll happen ultimately, but I'll say this much. I think I could have a playable version of the game. It won't have all the features, but it'll have the core features. So it'll have the space exploration. It'll have a couple of factions you can interact with. It'll have the NPCs. It'll have a base builder, a way to do war so that you can recruit NPCs into your faction and then commit wars against other people. It'll have a character creator. And probably a couple of other smaller things. It'll have that, and then we'll probably have to go in later on and add more updates to it. That'll be free, like I said, free updates. I'm not doing this DLC garbage unless there's like something so big that like I'm going in the hole over. Then I might consider doing it. Like, one thing I've debated is running public servers, but you have to pay a subscription to play them. But I don't really like that. I'd rather people pay a subscription to host their own servers that I have no ownership over. And you can pay Shockbyte to host your server. You can pay ViewRig to host your server. Or you can host your own at home. I'll give you guys the server software. But I'd really like to get away from hosting it myself if I can, because that's expensive. Yippee, Swifty the fascist dictator. Exactly, it would be so great. Roblox has a theory: every time you leave a game, you kill off your character and leave them to rot. My Roblox characters are like my plants. That's crazy. The Roblox theory was just more so like it's a game engine more than it is a game. And so, it's every game, anything that you can imagine in terms of a game, it's already there. But Roblox doesn't do it right because you have to go into the Roblox launcher in order to play any Roblox game. Mine, in order to play any game you want, you just go over to the planet. Or, you run into it. It's on random chance, kind of, but... I mean, we could even make it so you could play football in the game, I guess. Like, that would be funny. That's one of the only things that the Americans do in the game. Because, like, there's going to be subsections still. Like, there's going to be societies that combined and made new societies over time. But there's still going to be things like, yeah, you're still going to have space Soviets. And you're going to have Americans out there in space. And Canadians and, you know, certain people are going to make it out into space and stake claims and stuff. And, you know, they're going to found new settlements, but they're going to be, like, of the same mind as current day societies and such. You know, you're going to have very ultra-traditional people, like, you're going to have Amish people occasionally show up. And, you know, they're literally, you know, they'll ride the space bus, but to get to new planets and start settlements out there, and then they're just going to live off of handmade tools and whatnot. Which would be so wild. My Roblox characters are like my plants. By the way, do we have a name for the game yet? Not yet. I have some written down, and I'll share them here in a second, because we did talk about it on stream, like Swifty said. but I haven't settled on one yet, because it's tough to name a game like this, because it's just so big. I pitched like a cool Latin name. Yeah, here, I can quickly, I'll pull it up when I die. I kind of like the idea of using a Latin name, because I do think it does capture some of it. I think Infinitum was one that we mentioned. Et al. Was another one. Omnium. Omnium was a good one. And that was, what does that mean? I can't remember Omnium. Was that just like... Hang on, Omnium. I'm kind of leaning towards Omnia. Omnia, sorry. What does that mean? Everything. That means everything in Latin. Omnia was a possibility. But we haven't thought about a ton there. Omni just means all. Yeah. So there's a good chance we maybe use that. At the very least, it's a good project name. But I don't know what we're gonna call it yet, because, like I said, it's just such a big game. To actually name it anything is scary. Omni means all in Latin, yeah. Because it's got to sound cool and, like, spacey, but it's also got to be, like, fitting to what it is. Because it's so much more than just a space game, you know? Omnia is so cool. It has the feel. That's kind of what I was thinking. The IA, the Omnia, the IA in Omnia really does kind of give it that sci-fi feel, I guess. And of course, Omni means like Deadly Sloth said, it means all. So it's very fitting, and it does fit the vibe. We spoke about a logo. And I have a weird idea. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I've been on a retro kick lately. And I'm kind of debating using a more retro idea for a logo. But I don't know if I will or not. In fact, I could probably throw together the logo right now that I have in mind. But I don't know how we would do in terms of, I got a couple of DMs I need to look at. No way. Okay, Sloth already sent me something, guys. Now it is very basic, but I want to hear it. I need to hear this. Oh yeah. This is it, dude. I could see myself cruising down the intergalactic highway listening to this. Like, this would be sick. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I'm all for that. I am all for that. Also, I am so sorry about the ads, guys. I forgot to get on my app. I may have missed it. It's okay. And then that would just loop in the background of the players like wandering around their spaceship organizing cargo or something. Yeah, that would be kind of neat. I like it. I like it. It's like credit or intro song kind of. Honestly, we could utilize that as a intro sequence as well. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it because you'd have like the credits on the side just saying like you know, something like lead designer, whatever, uh, music by, additional music by, and keep going from there. Really quick. Just trying to quickly grab something on here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I like that. I like that sloth. Ooh, okay. That's not bad, Swifto. We'll not do it yet. But I was gonna say I have an idea for a logo. I won't share it yet. But oops. Did not mean to do that. But I have a couple of ideas in mind that we might possibly do, kind of, maybe, sort of. Did you see the build above? No, I didn't. Whoa. Pull that up on the big screen. Dude. That looks kind of sick. What the heck? What are you building? That's cool. I also made this ages ago. Maybe this could be like the ship drifting through space. Hang on, we gotta pull this up too. I like this. There's like a... Yeah. Feels like a trailer song, like right at the beginning of the trailer. Yeah, you could have like a slow synthwave kind of sound that starts it out and kind of just like showcases some of the very brief overview of features. Maybe if you want to use narration for your trailer, then you could kind of mention something like Omnia and just say like everything, and then just show more things, and then say at some point, and I think in the trailer the big thing is going to be like the NPCs where you're able to talk to them, and I think at some point the music would stop and say you'd stop it there, and then you'd say something like hello, and the NPC would turn around and say hello back, and you would have to do an actual gameplay demo to show people that it actually does think and respond to you. And I think I would do a developer stream for that to showcase people like, yeah, I'm not bull crapping you guys. You guys can tell me what to tell it, and I will talk to it right now. And then like you said, Swifty, it will go very fast, speed up, and flash through a whole bunch of things, whether it be space combat, gunplay, everything. It would have to flash through everything. I cannot open up the battle pass. That's okay. Looks like a base of sorts. Yeah, I think it could definitely be a good base. We'll move on from that. Well, let's go fishing while we talk about this, because this is like, this is something that takes up too much brain power for me to actually talk to you guys while we're doing that. Yeah, I mean, I've thought a little bit about marketing, but marketing is just tough. I know I'm gonna do a YouTube channel with a devlog. And, it'll have, it'll have a whole bunch of things where I showcase stuff. It'll have all the official trailers there. It'll have a couple of challenges where I try to add a feature in like 2 hours or whatever. But it'll do some funny little things there. Then it zooms out and shows all the cubes of everything showing Omnia. That would be a perfect ending. That's interesting. Yeah, so zoom out and it kind of... Okay, I mean, depending on when we get to the point of, like, possible multiverses and stuff in the game, which I have a mechanic I think I'm interested in trying to make multiverses work. You could zoom out through the multiverses and have them like be dots and cubes like you mentioned, and then it would turn into the game logo at some point. Because the way multiverses would work is you have keystone events, right? So you would just tell the game, like, hey, there's a 50% chance that it's this and a 50% chance it's that. And you do that several times over until you have, 500 different possibilities. Suddenly, there's a lot of different universes out there. And every time you add a new one, you change the amount of... You square the amount of possibilities, right? I think. So it's just like, yeah, suddenly it goes from 500 to 2,500. That doesn't sound right, though. Hang on. Is that right? Because it would be different combos. So if you had 500... Well, let's go smaller. So if you had two different variables, that means there's 4 different ways. So yeah, you'd... And if you did that every update, so you had like 4 or 5 different variables that you add, and you did an update every month, let's say, very quickly you'd have a whole bunch of realities that you're adding, and oh, that just got really stupid really quickly. Oh, okay. Well, multiverses isn't a thing I need to worry about yet, because with one universe, you're already gonna have a lot to do. But there are gonna be some that I think you could do some interesting things with. Because the whole point of the game is, like, if you don't like or you do like certain things, then you can make it so. Like, you don't like this one faction, you can eliminate them down to the very last atom. You can destroy their capital, brick by brick. You can execute their leaders in front of their civilians and take people hostage. You can, you can truly change the fact of if you like them or not. If there's a faction that doesn't exist that you want, you can build it, and then if you wanted to, you could start as a new NPC later. Well, one, you could mod it in if you wanted to. That's a thing, and we're going to have easy modding tools so that you can make your own planets, your own cities, your own NPCs, your own factions, your own weapons, all that stuff. Hey, Infinite, how's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Happy New Year's Eve, homie. Happy New Year's Eve to you too. You doing anything special today by chance, or are you just chilling? Actually, let me do this. We're just chilling today for a little bit. We're actually yapping about the game. The more I'm thinking about it, guys, I think we should buy the game development course. I mean, okay. Let's be realistic here for a second. I mean, I got paid $100 from that slideshow job I did at the beginning of the month. So really, the course is only $300, and my grandparents gave me $100, so it's really only $200. And on top of that, I think my my aunt gave me $50. So really, I'm really only paying $150 for this course out of pocket. See, there's a way to make this work, right? Girl math is mathing? Exactly. If you think about it, okay? Other than copious amounts of powdered horse hoof, not much. Kind of chill New Year's this year. That's awesome. Girl math is mathing. Well, I'm glad. I don't know. Maybe you're not much into chill New Year's, but I love a chill New Year's. I don't do anything usually. I have some people I might hang out with a little later if I can get some video stuff done after stream. And it looks like some of the homies are online actually, so I might even be able to say hello to you guys too. Some years I do things, some I don't. That's fair. That's fair. I've never done anything for New Year's. I've always just treated it like another day. Last year I spent the entire day with the homies. But I felt like there was a good reason for that. But this year, I mean, it's been me and the fam. We've had some fun. My nieces and nephew and brother-in-law and sister are here. So I've been able to hang out with them a little bit today, but it's been mostly video work, honestly. I'm going to lose my voice. Gotta go now, King. It's nearly 2 a.m. over here in the UK. All right, sounds good, Sloth. Thank you so much for the track. I'm definitely gonna look forward to talking to you a little bit more about the game and seeing what we can do. And Happy New Year, dude. Happy New Year. I'll keep working on various things, and yeah, all right, sounds good, dude. I look forward to it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my voice. What a way to start off New Year, am I right, guys? See ya, dude. Thanks. Thank you. Let's see. Some years I do things, some years I don't. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to think. What is the most I've ever done for New Year? I don't know. I think one year I stayed up 24 hours, but that wasn't intentional. And it wasn't to celebrate every hour that we got that New Year. It was just on accident. Kind of forgot it was New Year until it hit, and I was like, oh wait, it's 20. I think it was when it turned 2023. I think. It's the 2022-2023 New Year. Rough times. Alright, let's drink. Just a little. Hmm. Oh, I kind of teased it a little bit. I told you guys I was gonna have a Santa Claus boss fight in my game. It was totally inspired by a meme I saw on Facebook a little bit ago. It was a meme where they said like, imagine Santa Claus, but there's a huge boss bar, and Latin Christmas music starts playing. And then I just started thinking, like, what would be like a really intense boss fight theme if you did run into Dark Souls Santa? And I realized you just need God Rest You Merry Gentlemen crossed over with Carol the Bells. Play it on real bells. And do the Latin lyrics over top of it. And you'd have like a really intense boss theme. And I was like, you know what? This is so stupid and silly, but let's put it in my game. Ho 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 ho. Okay, that was really good. I don't know. Epic treasure. A lost supply crate containing valuable items, which I'm sure you'll return instead of opening, right? Yeah. Of course. Yes. Okay, where do I get to it? Is it in my bag? Okay. Strong pot augments. Angler pearl lure. Okay. Very nice. A twig token. Unlock the twig accessory in your wardrobe. Let's go. Okay. I think we need to sell some fish, possibly. Just because we've got a little bit. We've got a little bit of fish. Hello, good sir. That's a lot of money. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to find a satisfying system for fishing, in my game to make it like relaxing but rewarding at the same time. Kind of like Stardew, kind of like MCC Island. You know, finding a way to make it just that much enjoyable. Who are you? Sun Dragon 04. You and I are probably the same age. I-2 under the mountain, 2035 pearl spot. Interesting. Okay. No clue what that meant, but okay. Alright. I will say, depending on how my voice does over the next couple of minutes, hopefully 30 minutes or so, I may have to end. Like I said, I want to make it to what do you call it? Midnight. I want to make it to midnight, but I don't think I'm going to. Sadly, it's out there. It's kind of gone, but it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I might be dying. Who knows? Really quick. Also, I need to go through here. Okay, we're in. Just had to check a couple of DMs because unfortunately I attract a lot of DMs over a couple of moments, which is kind of funny, I guess. it rains when it rains it pours in DMs, and that's fine. I can live with that. It's just kind of funny, I guess. I probably need to look into fishing upgrades, don't I? Refined wise spirit. Okay. Fishing perks. Locked. Okay. So we can upgrade this and that. We can upgrade both. So this one increases the chance to multiply the amount of treasure. Okay. This one increases the chance of multiplying spirits. Okay. And then over here, strong hook, wise hook. It looks like we require more rough pearls, which will take a little bit of time to get, but that's okay. We got time to kill. We have time to kill. And tree perch, we needed that. I didn't realize we didn't have it, but I'm glad we got it because it's going in the book. How many fish do we need to catch in order to have caught them all? I'm curious. Because we've caught a lot. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to go. That's not bad. I can work with that. I'll look at that later. I need to write that down. I'm sorry. We've been talking about all these ideas for the game, and I just realized there's another one I need to write down because I think it would be kind of cool. Maybe what I need to do is also look at like the top 100 games and just see what they have about them that like is interesting and see like what kind of stuff we could add to ours that isn't exactly that but is like an imitation almost. Obviously we want to polish the mechanics, change them as we see fit, but sometimes you kind of look at it and go, oh, I never thought about adding a whole ocean to my game like that you could actually explore and have reason to explore it. You know, what if we did a Subnautica thingy where you could actually play and do interesting things underwater, building bases and getting special resources and do different sorts of things while you're down there. That would be an interesting idea. I never thought about that. Okay. There's a couple of other ideas I've got that kind of run along that same line of what could we do to replicate insert game here. That kind of makes this game a nightmare in some regards, but in others it's really interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's just keep going along the shore then, and we'll keep fishing up these spots. And hopefully, hopefully, oh, what are we doing? We're fishing. What was I saying about fishing? Hopefully, oh yeah, hopefully we can kind of just keep going around the shore, although I think, is there no more shore? There is no more shore. So this is the last fishing spot over here. Then we'll have to actually go inland, which is fine, I guess. Um, I've been catching some really nice things out here though, so I'd kind of hate to go out to the go inland because I think they're different. Each spot is different in terms of what loot you can get. But that's just a Etho's on. Cool. I didn't even know. He's apparently in the top 10 though. Interesting. I didn't know there was a leaderboard for fishing. Do I need to be grinding fishing more? I didn't know this was a thing people did. Okay, we'll go check the leaderboard after this. This fishing spot, because I need to be maybe not number one, but I'd like to be, you know, top 100 would be really sick, but probably not anywhere near there either. I'll take top 1,000. That would be pretty sick. Unless it's really easy to get top 100, then in which case we're going for it. I will grind it. I will no life fishing if I have to, okay? And I know there was a lot of things I said that I was going to do regarding fishing streams if we were going to do these. I would scoot those to the front of my projects list. Ball drop is a nightmare. Yeah. I could never do New Year ball drop. I don't get it, if I'm honest. I don't understand it. Like, yo, we're gonna go watch this ball drop from the sky, but it's gonna drop really, really slowly. And once it hits the bottom, then officially the new year had begun. And it's like, if it dropped quickly and broke, if there was like a firework that they launched and that was the first one of the year, like I could get that. We have the ability to time that now, but a ball, it's just disappointing. I'm sorry. And maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know. I just think you could do so many more cool things. Like, why don't we blow stuff up? Like, that is awesome. I'm being dead serious. We should blow stuff up on New Year's. Oh, that's not... What? Hey, that was a fishing spot. Okay, it was. It was. I just got... okay. They should blow the ball up and kill everyone there. Exactly. A sacrifice to start off the new year because... you know, New Year is supposed to have a sacrifice for good luck or something. I don't know. Where is the leaderboard? There it is. Okay. Sure enough, there's Etho. You have to have 20,000 to be on the leaderboard. How much do I have? How do you check? You. I am at 637 or 34, 634. I mean, for only doing a couple of streams here, I think, honestly. Bionics almost has 1,000. He's almost 1/20th of the way to top 10. Surely we can do it. Surely we could do it, right? Uh-oh. Server's lagging. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Can anyone shout out good green spots? I don't know what makes a good spot necessarily, but okay. Maybe. Possibly. It would make an insane terrorist attack, put bombs in the ball, and when it hits the bottom, everyone dies. Say your bomb. It's too late. It's too late now to say it. But that would have been a good one. That'd have been a really good one, Swift too. I let you guys down. My bad. Okay. I haven't stretched. I am like scrunching up for no reason. Oh gosh. I haven't really picked up kids today very much, but my arms are so sore. Maybe that's because I don't pick up kids very often, so contrary to popular belief, I don't usually, like, run around and steal kids, okay? I only pick up my niece and nephew. And, for whatever reason, I'm just sore about it. Yeah, I promise, guys. I promise. I'm not a kid thief. It's crazy. I never thought I'd be saying that in my life. Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna fish everything. Every night, every day. Although that one has XP magnet. XP would be really good too. Okay. I might go over there then because the tides are changing. Also, I got a message from my brother. I need to check that. I am Mr. Popular today, apparently. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got a stringfish, yay. Just what I want. Okay. Gets live, nice. Oh, after my, well, it depends. If my voice goes out, then, we're definitely raiding her. Depending on how long I go, though, I will probably still raid her. I think she's supposed to be live to, like, 3 for me. Which is not good for the sake of my video. But, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, my voice is going out. It's gonna be crazy. How close are you to midnight? It is 9. There is 0 chance we're hitting midnight. I'm gonna be honest. It's not a matter of if my voice is going out, it's when it goes out. I feel like it's already kind of out, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as it has been, you know? It's gonna do Hamilton funny, but I might do beat drop so I can watch Kit. Honestly, that works. That works. Play phase 10. That would be a W move. That would be a W move. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next one because I want that XP magnet. I'm sorry. I like XP. XP is good. What is that skin? It looked kind of creepy at first, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. I can't pull an all-nighter, can I? Okay. Let's do some number crunching really, really quick, okay? So theoretically, right, I am, where is I am, oh, DaVinci. I don't have DaVinci open, okay. So, let me open up DaVinci and I'll tell you. we're at... When it's done loading. So it'll be this one. That is currently 2 minutes and 17 seconds long. Okay. And that took me about 4 hours. So on average, it takes me 2 hours for a minute. Okay. And I am currently at around about... Hang on, I need to pull open this. It's about 3 minutes there, and that's the halfway point. So it'll be about 5 minutes long for halfway. So it's gonna take me another 10 hours to get it all done. There's a chance I do it all tonight, just to say I did it, but that's a dumb idea. That is actually a properly dumb idea, but I'm considering it. I am considering it. Alternatively, I try to get as much work done up until I could probably work a little bit on it while Kit's live. As long as YouTube chat isn't being, you know, painful, right? I think we'd be okay. I could probably do it. Okay. Because that video needs to be done. Like, it needs to be finished tomorrow. Otherwise I'm in trouble, and I don't have a ton of time tomorrow to work on it, so I need to work on a lot of it tonight. And if I buckle down, I might be able to get a lot of it done. We'll see. So in that case, I don't like my options here. I'm trying to think, because I'm really enjoying this, but at the same time, Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end stream now, okay? Wrap it all up. We run as fast as I can, okay? And I speed run that video. And, it'll be a good time. Let's go say hi to Kit. Give her a first rate of the stream. And, it gives me time to work on the video. My voice is already almost dead. I still have, like... I still have at least 5 minutes of voiceover to do, plus any mess ups, which would include, you know, probably double that, so at least 10 minutes of voiceover, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're a perfectionist, it is a lot, because, yeah. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for talking to me, guys. I appreciate it. Sloth, I know you're not here right now, but I appreciate you for sharing with me your music. And also for offering help with the game. I'm hyped about that. Swiftu, thank you again for hanging out as well. Thank you, Infinite, for subscribing. I appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you guys again tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off if the video isn't done. But we'll see. We'll see. Because like I said, it needs to be done. It needs to be finished tomorrow. So, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of y'all. And I'll see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, at the very least on Friday. Because King SMP is never going to get canceled. I'll see you soon. Good night.